You ain't gonna believe this, but you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up to say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life. Don't forget to visit your mother.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and blessings to the elect Akim out there and the 1/3 that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright? This is going to be like a little spiritual motivation, to keep enduring, because we're at the end. And, I would hate to see any of the brothers that I've been enduring this thing for the short time I've been in this truth. It breaks my heart to see any of these brothers, so I'm encouraged. That's why I want to encourage you to keep fighting, man. This is 1 Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. Alright? And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Alright, so that's what we're in this thing for, we want to be winners at life. Alright? Being a winner at life, we're going to be crowned that incorruptible crown, alright? Written about in 2nd Ezra, which I'm going to get. But, with that motivational speech from my boy Sylvester Stallone, it's a great speech, man. And that boy's definitely a Jake. If you think he's a fucking heathen, man, you ain't spiritual, man. Because only Jake can persuade people like that, alright? You look at the best motivational speakers on this earth, hey, it's Jake. And that's why the scriptures are the most motivational thing, alright? That's why I'm going to try to stick with the scriptures as much as possible, alright? Because nobody can be that motivation like these scriptures, right? You read about the kingdom, you're like, damn, I want that prize, alright? That's what I'm running this race for, alright? And once you believe in that you can obtain that, you're going to do everything you can to try to get it, alright? But some scriptures that came to my mind from my boy Sylvester, alright? I'm going to get Proverbs. Oh, damn, I passed away. Proverbs 24:16. Alright, and it reads, "For a just man falls 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief." Alright? You know? Because what did he say? He said, life ain't about how hard you can hit. Alright? Now, if you put it to the truth, it ain't about how many precepts you know, or how well you can wield that sword, so to speak, sword being the scriptures, or how much money you donate, especially if it's not sincere, right? Or how many brothers you wake up, or what have you. If you fall flat on your face and you don't get back up, you're left in the dust. All right, and that's a dreadful thing to think of. All right, rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Let Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. All right, so I mean, hey, when you see somebody fall, even if you got beef with him, you shouldn't be glad that he fell. All right, even though you probably got personal beef with him, you gotta look at him, because the Most High is displeased with it. All right, when somebody stumbles and falls, man, that's whack as hell, man. See somebody get injured and you laugh, especially if they're an Israelite, man. If it's a heathen, then fuck them. I mean, they probably deserved it, because we believe in reincarnation. But, the point being, when you fall, get back up. You can't let any of these things, keep you down. All right. I'm gonna get James 5:16. All right. Now, if you do keep falling and falling and falling, and you keep getting back up, but you're falling over the same thing, and you're sincerely getting back up, you're not falling on purpose, basically. Alright, this is James 5:16. And it reads, "Confess your faults one to another, and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much." Alright? And hey, group fasts help a lot too. That's something that I pray that brothers start doing in their camps. Confess. Hey, if you got a problem and you pray and you fast and it's still not going away, go to a brother, see if he can pray for you, if he can start fast with you, especially if it's beef between y'all. That's how conflicts are resolved, man. You both start praying to the Lord together, fasting for the Lord together. That's how you grow, man. That's how you get back up. And you get back up stronger with more power, right? Say, hey, they won't be able to get me this time. I got a teammate with me. Fuck Satan, our Gaika Shaitan. Alright? Through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Not by our works, unless any man boasts, alright? That's why you gotta give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, alright? But, now that, that's how you win, alright? He said that's how winning is done, when you get back up. Alright, so what are you trying to win? You're trying to win that everlasting life, that kingdom, when Yahushua crowns you, alright? I'm gonna go back to 1 Corinthians, alright? Because this is a cool little setup, alright? 1 Corinthians 9:24. "Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may attain." Alright? So you got everybody in this world, 7 billion some odd people. People trying to run the race to get that crown, alright? Everybody wants to go to heaven, alright? So to speak. You know, if you stop an average person and say, hey, you want to go to heaven, they're going to say, yeah, all right? You know, they ain't got the knowledge of you know, what heaven really is, all right? But just for the point, everybody wants to go to heaven. All right, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. All right, so all these people think heaven is some FRN notes. All right, some money. You know, some people think heaven is having a bunch of chicks. You know, some people think heaven is a white picket fence and you know, 2.3 kids with two vehicles parked in the driveway. You know, and that's corruptible. But we an incorruptible crown. All right, let me get. You know, this is a cool topic, right? That incorruptible crown. 2nd Ezra 2, verse 42. I, Ezra, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people whom I could not number, and they praised Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai with songs. Verse 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, right? That's Yahushua, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and he was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly, all right? So, you know, the one that was more exalted was Yahushua, and he was crowning people, all right? And he marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, all right, and put on the immortal, all right? So they did away with those corruptible crowns, all right, and put on the immortal crown, all right? And have confessed the name of God, you know, being Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now I'd like to see people disprove it. If you want to say that's not the name, then I dare you to buck up against that name. I dare you to curse that name if you don't believe that's the name. You know? Whew. Hey, I hope you scoffers do. I want you to go on live stream and make fun of those names. See what the fuck happens. You know, I want to see that. Alright? Now are they crowned and receive palms, alright? So, hey, when you give up your fleshly desires and you strive for this, man, you're going to receive that crown, alright? I'm going to get Revelation 3 and 11, alright? And it reads, Behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, alright? So he's coming back very soon, man. And he's on his way, man, I bet. You know, these prophecies just gotta unfold, you know, and hold that fast which thou hast, all right? So all the knowledge that you've obtained from learning from the prophets, you know, all the work that you've put in, you know, increase it, keep increasing it, you know, keep doing it, that no man take that crown, because I've you know, people throw their crown away for nonsense, man, for stupid shit, you know, just for some vain ass pride that they think that they don't want to fall in order, because they think that they can, for some reason, they think that they should be ahead of people that have been doing the same thing that they want to do. They haven't been putting enough time into it. They just want to be over them for some reason, even though the one person got more experience. They don't want to fall in order, man. Just throw your crown away because you got some vain ass pride. Fuck your pride, man. We'll get that later. Be humble. You want to hold on to some fucking bullshit belief that you got in your heart and throw the crown away for that? Hey man, just admit your wrongs, and you'll get stronger, and you'll keep enduring until you get that crown. All right, that's the main thing, man. You know, with that, I hope this video was encouraging to keep fighting. You know, get brothers to help you when you fall. All right, because it's hard enduring on your own. All right. You know, especially because some people ain't blessed with the brotherhood. Hey, and if you aren't with brothers, man, hey, you know, the Lord's with you. You gotta have faith that He is. All right, you know. But with that, I hope this video was encouraging and edifying. Shalom.